We may be sitting here with 10 extra layers on, thermal gloves, and waiting on our boiler to get fixed by box tea, but Big Phil claims anything can happen in the Scottish Premiership. No, is the answer. Big Phil, nothing's going to happen, because he was pretty much asked, is there more importance being put on the Scottish Cup than there is the league? And he said, and I quote, "No, for me, the league still has the same importance. It's about trying to win every game, then seeing where you're going to finish with that at the end of the season. Everything can still happen, and I'm going for that." End of quote. Well, Simon, what do you make of that?
Well, you said we are sitting here -10. I'm frosted. Like, I'm frozen.
He's frozen over.
I'm in the freezer. Like,
no,
icicles hanging.
Like, I get Big Phil, right? He can't turn around and say, I've been shite this season, so the league's wrapped up, we're going for the league. The cup, sorry. He can't turn around and say that, because that would be, as much as it would be the truth, you can't, it's just something you can't say. You literally can't turn around and say it. Now, he did go on to quote, "Well, Patrick Stewart is lining up the Star Trek Enterprise, no surrender, I'll be back next year." End of quote. What do you make of that quote for Big Phil? That I just plucked for thin air.
Nice. I never said that.
You did listen to what I said, did you?
The Enterprise,
Aye. He's refueling it. He said no surrender.
What? I don't know, maybe.
Maybe he did. No, but in all seriousness, man, Celtic sit 13 points clear. I mean, if you were to make a prediction, just to ruin Big Phil's Christmas, when do you think what match day are Celtic going to win the league by? Will it get to the split? Or will it be a banana split
touch and go? No, I think it could get to split. 13
points is the gap.
The bigger question is, what do I think it'll finish up on? And at this point, I'm beginning to think that it will probably be around.
No, it's weird though, right? This might not happen, but Rangers actually might finish closer to Celtic this year than what they did last year. But last year there was a title fight. Work out on it.
You know what? Nah.
What was the gap last year? 9 points.
I think Rangers are more likely. Rangers will be in Europe longer.
And that might affect them.
Especially if they get through another round.
Yeah. Only big clubs get to the last 16.
True. Well, Rangers are a big club. But I mean...
Aye, but someone ain't, mate.
I think maybe Celtic could take their... But Celtic could also take their foot off the gas. Like,
if Diddy clubs only get to the knockout stage, is what hurts. Because you just couldn't even beat Petro Cup.
No, I could. That was poor. Like, I mean, I can see a world where Rangers reduce the gap and get it under 10. I can see a world where Celtic stretch the gap and get it close to 20. It's just going.
But you can't see a world where Rangers win it by X amount of points.
No, they won't. No,
unless Celtic get deducted points.
It would take something like that. I mean, Rangers might get it under 10, but not much more than that.
Yeah. What did it actually finish last year? Was it 9?
I believe it was 8.
Which is, I think you're right, because I think it was one more point than what he came in, which is just no right. But Big Phil, let's see what he had to say about the Europa League. And I quote, "It's difficult because we were in our stride. The team was getting used to playing every 3 days, so their bodies now need to adapt. I've experienced it in the past where the first year was difficult, but the second one became easier as you get into that stride. So now we have to do things differently. I can tell you, it was a really tough training session on Thursday, which is normally our match day. The players need to put that effort in on the training pitch. They need to get used to that. It doesn't mean that these weeks become relaxing. That's not good for their bodies. We still have to develop the players and make them better." End of quote. Right. You know what? I see part of me can't stand Big Phil. I've near lost the head there. See, reading that. He's sitting. He's now saying it's difficult because we have a few midweeks off and it takes their bodies a few weeks to adapt. Fucking a load of shite. So why didn't we chuck the game against USG so we got 2 knockout rounds in? Here he is complaining about the fact we're getting extra days off, and now the team has to get used to having a midweek off because there's no match.
Yeah, I think
this guy's...
I think that's Clement complaining just to complain.
Yeah, no, this is ridiculous, man. This guy needs to reel it in. He's never gonna be successful spewing shite like this. 1 minute he's greeting about sports science, there's too many games. Next minute he's greeting there's not enough games. Their bodies aren't prepared because
make up your mind.
Big Phil, man. Tell you what, it feels like it's been a while since we made a Big Phil press on. I won't be back for a while. Not until title 56, and I've got a funny feeling that won't happen under this guy. Anyway, anything can happen, but we're both predicting hee haw. Till then, peace.